I agreed to watch my niece for just one weekend, and that's how I learned why my sister's husband never comes home early. She dropped her off Friday night with a rushed hug and an apology that felt rehearsed. Her husband stayed in the car, engine running, window cracked just enough to wave. I remember thinking it was odd he didn't get out, but my sister was already halfway down the driveway, talking about traffic and how she'd make it up to me. The first night was fine. Movies, mac and cheese, bedtime stories, normal stuff. But when I went to put my niece to bed, she asked if I'd locked my bedroom door. When I said no, she frowned and asked if I wanted help pushing a chair against it. I laughed it off. She didn't. The next morning, she followed me everywhere. Bathroom, kitchen, even waited outside the shower. If I stepped into another room, she panicked like she'd misplaced something important. At breakfast, she asked what time the quiet part started. I didn't know what she meant. That afternoon, her dad called. I heard his voice through the phone before my sister picked up. Calm, cheerful, asking if everything was smooth. My niece froze when she heard him. She slid under the table and covered her ears. When I asked my sister about it later, she snapped too fast, said her daughter was just sensitive, said her husband worked late because he liked providing. Then she asked if I could keep my niece an extra night, maybe 2. That night, my niece finally talked. Not in a dramatic way, just facts, the way kids do. How her dad gets tense after dinner, how noise makes him angry, how early nights are worse than late ones, how mom says it's easier if he's tired from work. I didn't know what to do with that information. Nothing she said crossed a clean legal line. Nothing I could report without blowing up their lives. When my sister came to pick her up Sunday, her husband stayed in the car again. As they drove off, my phone buzzed. A text from my sister asking if I'd be willing to help more regularly. I still haven't answered.